The beginning was more nothing than something, as if a great darkness had consumed all that there was, for in fact, it had. Absgal was all that there was, as he always had been. He tired of this lonely darkness, and he realized what he needed to do. He released his will upon the nothing, and it gave way to something, to everything. This was Brilliarit. The place he had created he named Lucola, the Starscape, and it consisted of all you touch, smell, feel, and taste. This was his home, but he saw it was awfully empty, so he gave form and life to children, whom he named the Lucinatex. They were as stars given physicality, radiant and glorious. Lucola was beautiful, immaculate even. But nothing happened, nothing changed, and it felt stagnant. Absgal's response was thus: Omu Dimpora. With this, time and change were brought unto all, and life truly began. Much time passed, and the king was happy. Slowly, though, he grew dissatisfied. He left his children for a time and went off to explore, in hopes of finding something new. Eventually, he did. He discovered an elegant and beautiful being called Mikivreak, and she was queen over her children, as he was king over his. Her children were beautiful, strange, and inspired, and they inspired him in turn. He made a mirror of the queen's children in Lucola, and he called them Luque Toras. These unique beings had one grand purpose: to carry out his will and tend to Lucola. After a time, the king and queen grew apart, and the realms were divided even further than they had been. Alucola was lost to us, except in our most vulnerable times. A gathering darkness began to take advantage of this time, jealous of all the king's splendor. This hungry void was called Acraeus, and he was as beautiful as he was malevolent. As the king was distracted, the void began to devour and absorb the very force which held existence together, the Luctare. As more and more were consumed, and the void grew more and more powerful, all beings began to meet Ikel Tenadra, harbinger of an Tenadra, and they went to the stars, or to the void. This was Albanon, the end of all, and the king did the last thing he was capable of to stop it. The beginning was more nothing than something, as if a great darkness had consumed all that there was, for in fact, it had.